Alright, we should be live. Today is Thursday, August 20th, 2026. And we are on time once again. Technically a little bit early, actually. Um, yeah. Can't stay on too late tonight because I have to be up a little early, no, 2 hours basically earlier than yesterday. Um, because I go to work a little earlier, which means I'll get out a little earlier tomorrow night. Which normally would mean I would be able to stream tomorrow night, but because I'm working at 4:30 a.m. on Saturday, tomorrow I'm taking off. But for tonight, we have some Overwatch open queue placement matches to try and ranked. I think there's placement matches. Well, at least do a couple open queue matches and see what happens. And then hopefully I will be able to finish Pokemon LeafGreen tonight. This is the third stream that I've thought was going to be the wrap-up. But the Elite Four has been some trouble for us. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan for tonight. Yeah, I did look up some things for Pokemon. I'll talk about it a little bit later when we get to the Pokemon section, but I tried to figure out some stuff that might help us get that last little nudge we needed, because we got really close in one fight against the rival. I always just call it the Gen 1 rivals Gary, just because it's literally Gary Oak's sprite. But we got him down to 2 Pokemon at the end there. Gyarados and Charizard last time in one of the runs. So it's definitely possible, and I think I might have figured out how to give us the winning edge here. We'll have to see that in a little bit. For now, I'm going to swap us over to the Overwatch screen so that we can get started with that. I'll put the game sound on. Switch the category. And the screen. There we go. Let's see here. I know we'll probably finish up the mecha event, the main course here tonight. Because I think we only need 250 more XP for that. Daily challenges are pretty simple. Yeah, not too bad. But we're gonna try open queue comp and see what happens. Didn't show us... Oh no, there is placements. Okay. I was gonna say, it didn't show us a rank or anything. But yeah, no, it says we need to do 10 placements, so we'll work on that now. In roll queue, we got Platinum 5 for tank, Silver 1 for damage, which we finished up yesterday. We're up to Platinum 5 in support. I placed Gold 1, I think? Yeah, Gold 1. And off stream, I finished that up when we did that and got us up to Platinum.
Select your hero.
We have 2 people queuing. I can go Zarya if no one wants to play
Choose heroes to ban.
tank. I'd personally rather ban Onrun. I still haven't looked that up. Actually, let me... Is there... Is there a way to see what it's supposed to be pronounced? Actually, yeah, there's a TikTok by the voice actor. You guys won't be able to hear it, but... Onrun, okay. Alright, so now we know the official pronunciation. Onrun. Onrun. Zarya got banned. Not great. This is also 6v6. I guess I go Ryan. Demon would probably also be good. But I haven't gotten the chance to try her out still. And I want to do that in quick play. I don't want to try out a new hero character in comp. I feel like that's almost throwing a little bit. Unless you're able to pick up like really quickly on like the mechanics and stuff. Alright, we got 2 DPS, 2 supports. We're just waiting for one more person to pick their character. Okay, they went tank as well, so we got a true 2-2-2 setup. Oh, this is one of the reworked maps. Alright, I took one down. Wow, that. Okay, I don't know how I didn't get any heals there. That was weird. When 2 healers were standing beside me, but we took the point.
Objective A captured.
Okay, still not necessarily getting heals. Their tank wasn't even moving. Yeah, they're very much gapping us in heals right now. I can't do anything. I'm just not getting a single heal.
I've been knocked down before.
They've already got almost 6k heals to our 2k. Like, their Rhine isn't even moving. But we're losing this fight.
I'll make good use of this.
Ends there could have kept me up. I just don't know what's happening with our healers though. Like, me and the other tank are pushing us when we're both up, we're able to get us pushed pretty far. But we're just not getting a lot of support. Yeah, I don't understand why I'm not getting a heal. Like,
I'm not through just yet.
if we win this, it'll be a miracle. Like, they're literally right behind me, so it's not like I'm overextending or anything. They just can't hit their shots or something. Keep me up, keep me up, keep me up, keep me up. I have no shield.
The payload has reached
Like, I'm sorry, but these heals are terrible.
I've been knocked down before.
They're now 14k to our 7k. Like, we would be rolling them. We would be rolling them so hard if our healers were playing their role.
A trip to Fiji would be
Cause I don't even know what they're doing. They're not even DPSing, they're just not healing.
keep you safe.
It's like, keep me up.
Team kill. Well done.
A fitting reward.
Yeah, I've died 7 times, literally 2 inches from my healers. They just don't send out the heals. Yeah, like, they did not keep our ram up there. The heal gap is insane.
Never tire of this.
Moira by your side.
Alright, now they finally switched to Moira. Even though Kiriko is a good healer, I don't know if it was the heals that was bad there. They're down a tank. Please. I'm getting shot in the back. Help. I can't. Not without heals.
I've been knocked down before.
Round 1. Complete.
I am shocked that we actually capped that.
Switching sides. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
It's gotta be like bronze healers. No, they're gold. They must not be healer mains though. They're a Moira main and they can't even heal? What the hell? That's insane. They're getting gapped that bad and they're a support main. A Moira main.
Together and strikes them down.
Like when I'm literally right in front of you and you can't give me any heals. That's insane. It's not even a weekend either. And the Anna didn't switch. That's not good.
5, 4.
If you guys could keep me up, that would be great.
Attackers.
I don't like dying
Defend objective.
9 times here. What killed our... Say, I don't know what killed our bear there. This thing's destroying my shield. I don't have a barrier. Is there one back here? Moira is so lucky I saved them. Okay. I'm gonna do the passive healing more. I mean, they're doing better now. Our Pharah dying in the backline is not great. Yeah, no, that was insane damage they put out. That one just wasn't getting it. I said I can't even blame the heals for that one. That one they just did not, or they did way too much damage.
Oh, this armor really needs more padding.
Objective. Stop the pain.
Stand behind me, friend.
Secure for all the day.
I will deal. I will never tire of this.
I feel like it would be less annoying if the healer wasn't literally right behind me every time I die. Like, if I was overextending, that would be one thing, but when you're right behind me, you've got to try better to try to keep your tank up. Like that, there's nothing I could do, but my team should push up and be capitalizing on that. How are they pushing?
My journey.
I just took out their tank, or one of their tanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engine.
And they're pushing a lot.
Enemy here.
Settle down, old man.
And there's also a good chance that they're like duo queue. There's like must be multiple in this queue, which could explain why I'm not getting heals either. They could be pushing them all onto one person. Well, our Pharah killed himself. Oh, they're on the point. No, they're not. Well, we won, at least. But I feel like it could have been a lot smoother. Yeah, our other tank really helped. Alright, already predicted gold 1. So we could get up to even emerald if we went on like a full 10 win streak here. How's the battle pass over here? Level 9.
Don't sing your little songs at me.
And then we just finished the event.
Hey gamers, I'm Unali.
So now we're on Prestige, which is the Junkrat thing. Okay.
You may know Mecha Squad as top competitors, but this time we'll be turning the tables and competing against each other.
Each other?
Alright, let's go for another. We'll try, like, probably 3 of these. Yeah, I was gonna check something, but we immediately got put in. Okay. Well, we got 2 tanks here. 2 demons, 2... No, we got 3 tanks. We went from nobody wanting to play tank, and us and another person kind of getting forced into the role, to everyone wants to tank. As long as they're good, then I have no problem with that.
Select your hero.
If our other person wants... also ban and run. Okay. I was gonna say, as long as we ban and run, I already forgot. But it worked out.
Now arriving at Lee
Our other person has no logo. And we know how I feel about no logos. That always makes me nervous. Oh, we do have an emerald on our team. I think it's plats. I don't think these are diamonds. But we have 1 emerald.
I'll find my own path.
If anybody asks, I was never here.
But yeah, they say generally you place higher in open queue than you do in roll queues.
Stay in sight, and I'll keep you safe.
And so far that seems like it might be true for us. We might have levers here though, because 2 people haven't picked.
1. Round 1.
Let's go.
Oh, there we go. Everyone picked.
Free to engage. Guns out. Draw strength from nature. Big stunner up. Taking the hits.
All right, we're first to the point. Drop your shield. Gonna say if he drops his shield, that'd be nice. Oh, I don't think he wanted to charge in there like that. So far, I don't feel like I'm doing much, but we're winning for sure.
Pain is inevitable. Like a gentle rain.
Oh, we got Diva and Demon. I'm kind of surprised. I don't know if I got that. I'm kind of surprised that Overwatch doesn't do like Rivals has with the like teamwork kind of maneuvers. So I feel like the Mecha Squad would be a great duo for the first one. To be able to like combine somehow. I've almost got my ult here. Can we kill that? That was just camped in the corner and just shot me.
Let's get back to it.
Over here.
Nobody cleared that corner.
There's a test subject.
I wanna ult this.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Let's say use it. Keep them back. Why are they all on the point? Do they have a sim?
Time to get clever.
All right, we need to take this back, please. And our Diva just got mogged by their Cassidy. I cannot be the one to peek this corner. I will get dropped.
Rocket barrage incoming.
I was gonna say I did not want to stay there. I was gonna get dropped. All right, we won the round at least.
Best round.
Under my protection.
It's high.
Okay.
Score 1-0.
But that was crazy. How did they all flank, or three of them flanked around while we were pressing up?
Don't worry, I'll call the shots.
And also, why is the Moira telling me to heal when I'm like
There is always room for improvement.
50% more efficient than them right now with healing?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
The dream team! I'm the dream! You're the team!
You picked a hard fight.
Feels good, huh?
Oh, Demon, you're in a bad spot. And Diva, you're in a bad spot. Alright, everyone's living now.
Firepower.
Now we're talking. Duck Tyson.
Providing cover.
Dispersing.
Someone told me once that I pick interesting perks for Kiriko, but I feel like it works out pretty well for me. Oh, we can't all back up though, because then they just push up on us. Well, that wasn't great. I can't save that.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
I don't understand.
I'm very surprised Demon lived,
I needed that.
but this Demon also seems very good. At least that time they didn't flank us. Don't take the health pack when I'm pumping heals into you.
Oh, I know.
Incoming. Soothing your wounds.
Game over.
Yeah, I think we win. I gave them that extra speed boost to try to get around the corner.
I've got you in my sights.
Dang, they got camped into the corner there, or spawn. That was pretty insane. I'm surprised they don't add turrets to spawns like Stadium Mode has.
Play of the game.
Which I also just, well, I kind of knew already, but apparently Stadium Mode is never getting updated again, which is kind of crazy considering it was like one of the things that really made Overwatch hype again last year. This Demon was really good, actually. I wonder if they're duoed. Alright, what did that do for our rank? That skipped us all the way from Gold 1 to Plat 3. We skipped 2 ranks there for that one. Alright, we'll do one more today. I don't know, it feels like I've been live a lot longer than 40 minutes. Time in general has been really weird for me this week. It also feels like I've been back to work for like ever, and it's only been 5 days. But I also don't have a day off until next Wednesday. But when I do get a day off, that will be nice. Tuesday when I leave work and get to just relax for the evening, it'll be nice.
Select a map.
And I think we're at a spot now where next week's schedule, I'll be able to go back to taking Monday, Tuesdays off. Because I've said it a few times already this week, but tomorrow I will be not streaming. Oh, this is perfect. 222. Okay.
Select heroes to ban.
I was gonna say, don't ban Sombra. Well, we can ban Sombra. It can be a lobby ban, but ban Anron first, please. Okay, there we go.
Now entering King's Row. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Yeah, so it really feels like the higher up, the better you do, it's really pushing me to see what rank I belong at, I guess, for open queue, because now almost my entire team is Emerald. The first game we were with Golds, last game mostly Platinums, this game mostly Emeralds.
It must gall you. Working with
I'm gonna start on Mercy,
keeping me alive.
because I feel like Mercy reses on defense are
Want to die.
pretty good.
Not even you.
We also have an Ana, who, if they can aim well, is usually pretty good at keeping the beefy tanks up.
Greetings.
Hello. Take care of each other out there.
Do not fight for myself. I
Piece of
never
cake.
have.
Piece of cake.
Actuating the barrier.
Mastering you.
Reaper and Ash, okay.
1.
Ash, you kind of got yourself backed into a wall there.
Let's keep each other safe.
Can our Ash hit shots? I don't know why I was struggling with saying that. I'm also trying to just keep an eye on the back here, make sure we're not going to get flanked. Alright, you're absorbing. Pick the other one up. Never mind, they have a Widow. Oh, the Widow almost got me earlier. I didn't even see the shot.
Recovery. Here's ahead.
Enemy turret ahead.
What's in? Thank you.
That is a good teammate. A good... No. Yeah. I can't be in front like that. They needed to not fall back.
Helping you out. Zeit's neuen Plan.
I was about to say, the Reaper was really good in that they actually came and they waited so that I could glide to them. That's actually super helpful. And then on the other hand, our tank fell back when I was gliding to them, which is a very much a no-no when you have a Mercy, because that means that you're going to put the Mercy front line. I can't get over to you. I can't peek that. I'll get nailed by the Widow if I try to peek at all.
Heroes never die.
Yeah. I feel like this is one of the you can't win them all.
Feeling more powerful at me.
Minor perk unlocked.
Excellent.
Oh, I'm dead. I am very surprised I didn't die. I'd res you, but I can't. They're all on that corner.
There's much for you to do.
We got lucky there,
Group up with me.
but they all went back for some reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
All right, we've stopped them for the time being. I can't res that. I don't know why the tank was there. I say I hope we kill it, but it doesn't matter because their Mizuki just rolled my team. Oh, there's a turret destroying you, Orisa.
Administered.
There's definitely one up there. Or over there. I needed a shield. I needed someone to put a barrier up. Okay. You're just gonna stand there and watch them fire down on me? That was insane. No? Okay. Our tanks are kinda sucky. Emerald tank, but they just stand there and watch as heals get destroyed. I can't. I'm falling back. Just let them have it. I can't take the point on Mercy by myself.
Switching sides.
Alright, hopefully my team figures out what they're doing on attack at least. Because that did not work. I'm not gonna play Mercy anymore. I'm gonna go to Kiriko. We're just not getting the, like, no, it was, oh yeah, the DPS was actually pretty good. They were trying to be helpful. It's just the tanks that are just falling back.
Hammerman! Any German music you recommend?
Well, one of the DPS was helpful. The other one is 5 and 7.
The best band of the 23rd.
But yeah, no,
Never heard
you
of
can't
them.
just fall back like that on tank when you got support trying to help you up.
No culture at all.
So I think our Ramatra got me killed twice that round. Once by my glide when he just ran away instead of like trying to stand in front of me. The other time when I was trying to res and he also ran away.
They're attacking me.
I'd really like to. Why do we have 3 heals now? I don't think healing was the issue. We're just not gonna get a kill off my ult, are we? I can't peek with that turret there.
Under my protection.
Alright, luckily their demon's playing weird.
Let's get the payload going. Purify.
Trying to anti these or cleanse these discords too. Hey Sean, how's it going? Hey, you got first today. Was that your first time getting first, Sean? Or have you done it before? I can't remember. Hope you're having a good Thursday. It is nice. I have my ult, but we're all dead, so I'm not gonna waste it.
Your wounds run deep.
We also should not scatter our deaths here, and we are about to do that. But yeah, how's your Thursday evening going, Sean? You having a good summer, good Thursday, good week?
The fox spirit is still with me. The kitsune
Why am I up here?
unleashed. I've got you. We need to move payload.
Oh, soldier.
Tactical visor activated. Into the eyes.
Well, at least he got them to use up their
Like a
Zen
gentle
ult.
rain. Let the kitsune guide you.
No, I can't keep up. I feel like one of our other supports should have gone DPS here. Just started Uncharted. It's going okay, it could be better. Well, hopefully it gets better for ya. Mine's going pretty well. I'm in the middle of a 10-day work week, unfortunately. Went back to work this week and they started me immediately with 10 days in a row. But so far it hasn't been terrible.
Come on.
We just can't get the picks we need here. Alright, Ryan, get in there. I also got my ult. I don't have anti. I didn't have anti for that. Definitely exhausting, yeah. It is, but I'm halfway through. Today was day 5. 5 more to go. The only downside is that the hardest days are going to be the last 3. That's when we'll be busiest.
My ultimate is ready. Join me.
More money in my pocket. Yeah. Unfortunately, the way they did it, though, I don't get any overtime. It's on 2 separate schedules. I can't keep that up. We've got 3 healers and we can't. As I say, we have 3 healers and we couldn't keep our tanks up. The only thing saving us right now is their demon is playing very unintelligently. Probably the nicest way to put it. Hey, Sean, thank you for the resub. You're too high to keep it. 42 months. That's crazy. Longest running subscriber, I believe. This month's kind of been a little bit crazy on subscribers, honestly. It's my highest sub count I've ever had. Big part of that thanks to our friend Gatsby dropping a 10 sub bomb a couple weeks ago. I'm dead. He's gonna focus me. Oh yeah. But yeah, I believe our sub count is currently at 15. This is gonna be really tough. We got 37 seconds, which is like one last push. And our Anna just died.
Making pancakes, making pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake.
You making pancakes, Sean?
Bacon pancake.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know if we got this. I'm gonna ult here, but I don't think we got this. Yeah. I was gonna say, I had to hit at least, I must have hit 20k healing, and I did. I don't know if we should have been running 3 supports. I feel like we needed another DPS for that. Because we weren't really getting any kills, which was the problem. Uncharted is fun if you're first time playing it. Nice. I haven't played Uncharted myself, but I've heard it's a pretty fun game. Alright, unfortunately we lost that one. Is it going to affect our ranking prediction? No. Still Plat 3. Still plenty of room there, though, so I could potentially still get up to Emerald. But we definitely can't lose too many more. Alright, that's level 9 on the Battle Pass as well. I'm honestly not a fan of how they divided this up, though, because I can't tell how far I am in the Battle Pass exactly. Makes it more difficult to tell. I got one section in 9, another section at 9, and then 2 I haven't started yet. Or 3 I haven't started yet. Okay. Well, that was my 3 placement matches for Overwatch, so I'm gonna get us switched over to Pokemon, where we will hopefully finish it. Okay, there's a category. I can mute Overwatch and switch us to be right back for a second. you don't recognize Overwatch anymore. Felt like first-person Fortnite vibes. Yeah, they definitely changed the UI and stuff up a bit. Okay. So, like, well, I'll wait till the game's on the screen. But I did look up a couple things for this. I do have to just double check our level. Also, I always forget, this audio has to go down. Because Pokemon is very loud. Okay. That should be good. So, last time, like the time before, we were grinding out the Elite Four, and we got to the end quite a few times, almost every time last time. One time we even got Gary down to 2 Pokemon, but we just can't seem to get that final push through. But I did look a few things up. One thing I realized is that this game makes it very difficult to get electric type TMs. There's only 2 found in the overworld, Thunderbolt and Thunder, I believe, and I believe I gave both of those to Pokemon already. And Zapdos, I looked up, does not learn a electric type move until 85 in this generation, or another one. He had Thunder Shock at one point, but apparently he naturally lost it. So the next thing I checked out was whether or not, well, I looked up level 32, he's level 31. It might not make much of a difference, but if Magneton would be able to survive a level 52 Dugong. And they said most likely, because of his resistances, even at level 52, Dugong probably can't do too much to him. Unfortunately, he only knows Spark. But Spark does some damage. So, even though he's a lower level, Articuno did not really help us too much. So I'm going to switch out Articuno for Magneton. You hope they add Sapphire and Ruby? You'd definitely binge play Sapphire? Supposedly they are. There was supposedly a leak that they will be adding Ruby and Sapphire ports, pretty much like Fire Red and Leaf Green, at the end of the year. Whether that's true or not, we'll just have to see. Alright, I'm gonna bring 9 revives. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of money for hyper potions, but we're gonna fly. You're for it? Yeah, it would be cool if they did. Cinnabar Island. So I don't want to spend 2,500 on max potions when none of my Pokemon have enough HP to warrant more than the 200 or 120, whatever it is that hyper potions. 200, yeah, 200 is very rare for, unless you have like a level like 80 Pokemon to need more than. Okay. So another thing I looked up and I learned that I never realized in Pokemon, I guess. I always thought Quick Claw like raised your speed or made you like so you would hit first. But apparently Quick Claw only gives you a 20% chance of hitting first. Which honestly isn't the greatest, but we're gonna try it anyway. I have to find where my Quick Claw is though. It must be in the party. I think Snorlax might have it. No, Snorlax has XP share. Zapdos has Quick Claw. Give that to Magneton. You had to say it, but you barely played this game. You're still stuck on the part where you have to move Snorlax. Yeah. Gen 1's interesting. I didn't play Gen 1 until Fire Red first came out. That's why I'm playing Leaf Green on this port, is because I've never played Leaf Green. Obviously, it's pretty similar. but other than like version exclusives. But I didn't play the original Gen 1 games until the 3DS like had the emulation thing of it. But Fire Red was my first take on Gen 1, and I don't know, I feel like Gen 2 was better. Oh, another thing I found out by looking up, which I thought Raptor was just being silly the other night, but also he kind of would have spoiled this for me if he told me anyway. So I'm kind of glad he didn't. But I never realized the Poke Flute that you use to wake Snorlax can also wake you up in battle. I did learn that today. You had Pokemon Yellow, where Pikachu follows you around. That's how old school we are. One of my classmates had Pokemon Yellow. I remember when I went to their house once, they were playing it. Alright, let's see how Magneton does. Supposedly, he'll be able to tank Ice Beam, even though he's 20 levels lower. Where do you get the Poke Flute from? I believe Lavender Tower. I think. Or no, Silphco. When you clear Team Rocket out of Silphco. Alright, let's see. First... yeah, I'm just gonna Spark and see what happens. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling 31 would not be enough. We'll use Zapdos. So then my other plan is going to be, for these next few attempts, after this battle, I am going to revive and move the XP share onto Magneton. Because at least if he gets up to probably like level 40, he might be able to tank a hit or something and be helpful. Alright, 53 for Zapdos. Slowbro's next. Yeah, that probably kills Zapdos though. I've said this a few times, but Lorelei is honestly the biggest issue for me with this Elite Four challenge. Honestly, all the others, including even Gary, are not that bad. Oh, we can't even do that because I have Safeguard. Alright, Safeguard's down. Please go to sleep. I Dream Eater him for health back, but he's psychic, so it won't do much. The problem here is Nightshade won't take him out. And what they're gonna do is they are going to full restore. Or no, they're not. They're gonna surf. Okay. But now they full restore for sure. Yeah. I believe Magneton gains XP quickly though. He's one of like the quicker like XP gainers. So I feel like it should be fine getting him up to level to be able to help with Lorelei pretty quickly tonight. Because I can't stream super late, so I'm hoping that we're able to get this to go pretty smoothly, pretty quickly. I do have to be up at like 8 a.m.-ish, probably, to get ready for work, because I have to be there at 10. Alright, Cloyster. I'm actually going Moltres for this one. I was hoping that would one hit. Alright, fire spin. Hopefully that will be enough to finish. Okay, it is. They're going to Lapras. I guess Gyarados. I might have to use a revive here. Actually, maybe I could just Earthquake through this. Alright, the next hit I probably flail. Because I should be able to hit pretty hard. Well, actually that wasn't that great, actually. That put us in the danger zone of being knocked out. If he can survive one more hit here, then his next flail should definitely be enough. But it critted. Of course it did. Hopefully Moltres is faster and can fly. Okay. It used Confuse Ray, which... Actually, they probably have a second full restore. Yeah. Unfortunately, Surf's gonna destroy us here. I don't think I use... I'm not gonna try to use any items on this attempt. Because this was kind of doomed from the start, because I listened to Google's overview and it lied to me, as usual. It said a level 30, well 2, even though I don't think it would have made much of a difference. Should survive a Ice Beam by Dugong, and it did not. Alright, that's fine. Because we technically didn't lose any money because we didn't use any items for that. Alright, so we have to change our strategy here and instead level up Magneton through the battles. To do so, we're gonna take the Quick Claw back from Magneton and switch him out from first. Put Zapdos in first. I think Steel... Let me check this too. I think Steel might be good against... Because I can learn Steel Wing. No. It's super effective against Ice. But only neutral. Okay, let me actually try that though. I'll teach Zapdos Steel Wing and see if that helps. I didn't even realize we do have Shockwave available here. Never mind, let me teach Shockwave to Zapdos. Because having Zapdos have an electric type move is going to actually help us a lot. Electric move other than Thunder Wave. I might keep Detect, because then it can make us evade everything. Evade whatever move. If I need to... I don't know. I guess... Actually, I don't know what that would be good for, honestly. But okay. I didn't realize I didn't use Shockwave, but now he has Shockwave. Let's see. Try this again. I forgot to put the XP share on Magneton in case, but that's fine. Alright, how much will Shockwave do to Dugong? Alright, one hit. Took out about half of their HP. Was the freeze really necessary, though? And I don't have any full restores, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, all I can do is heal them. I can't even thaw them out. I might have a berry, actually. Hopefully. Yeah, Snorlax, keep tanking these, please, while I try to sort this through. Yeah, defrosting. Okay. Perfect. I'll try to take out Dugong with Snorlax. Because Snorlax can tank the Surfs pretty well. Like that. And then we get a free swap back to Zapdos. Actually, I'll go Moltres for Cloyster. I was hoping for a crit. We didn't get it. Yeah, I wanted to Flamethrower again because I figured they'd use a full restore here. Protect. Alright, 2 down. I really wish I had Magneton with the XP share. You'd be gaining so much XP here. Alright, switch it up. Thunder Wave first. I feel like I should be doing that more too. Try to get us the extra free hits when we can. Could really use a crit here. Because something tells me they are going to full restore again. Well, they went back up into the yellow, so maybe... No, they're not going to, okay. And we still shockwaved. Can we actually get through Lorelei without reviving? That would be huge. A lot of damage there. Unfortunately, he's going to put us to sleep here. We have one turn to try to hit this. Alright, Zapdos hit through all his confusion too, which was nice. Alright, they're sleeping now. Alright, then let's test this out. Play Poke-Flute. Zapdos woke up. Okay. Apparently that is actually a thing. Oh, this would be horrible if we... Okay. I was gonna say the one time we got hit by the confusion would be then. Yeah, Magneton would have got so much XP for this. Alright, back to Jinx, or Moltres, because they can finish off Jinx. Might take 2 hits. No, we crit. Perfect. That was, I believe, our first run not using any, or needing to use any revives for Lorelei. So that's huge. I'm gonna have to heal up a little bit, but having the 13 revives saved, gonna be huge. And technically the only hyper potion I need to use is Zapdos, because Snorlax, well, I'll still use it in case. But Snorlax does have manual heals. Alright, I am going to take the XP share off Snorlax now, because having Magneton leveled up would be helpful as well. Alright, up next is going to be Bruno, who starts with Gyarados. What item do you have? Amulet coin. No, keep the amulet coin, I suppose. No, stop trying to take from him. Alright, there we go. Bruno's not too bad, as long as Haunter can hit their hypnosises. Because Bruno has 2 Pokemon I should be able to one-hit with Gyarados. And they're both Onyxes. If we beat the champion early, I honestly... Well, I guess there's Sevi Island stuff we could do. I was gonna say, I don't know what I would do. Alright, Hitmonchan. I'm gonna put Haunter in. That was good. As long as he stays asleep, a couple Dream Eaters should get him. He woke up immediately, and he hit Rock Tomb, not great. Yeah, he made himself faster. And we missed. I have to hyper potion here. Okay, and he missed. Perfect. He did not miss the second one. But I believe we get a couple tries. I was gonna say, I believe we would get a couple tries. Alright, the biggest thing that were holding us back in this Elite Four run were Lorelei and using up revives, which we've already done better with, and then Haunter missing hypnosises. Gotta go back to Gyarados for another Onyx. Then I believe Hitmonchan will be their next one. Or no, we just beat Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. I forgot about Machamp. Actually, if I go Zapdos... What if we try this? Thunder Wave him. Perfect. And then try to Drill Peck him. Alright, he used a move that's not gonna be able to do any damage. Perfect. And he healed himself with a berry, which is actually not great for him because now he won't full restore. So that's really nice, or not. I was gonna say really nice for us because we'll be able to take it out. Now he'll most likely full restore. So instead of doing an attack, I'm gonna Thunder Wave again. Still not attacking us, at least. He's just really lowering our speed. But we're still faster than him. There's his first attack. And it's a rock type against electric flying, which is horrible for Zapdos. But they held on. 2 HP. And then they full restored again. Wait, no, this was bad. Fighting against normal, not great. I was trying to save Zapdos there, but we lost Snorlax. Get a free swap to Haunter. Again, please. Okay. So we're gonna have to use one of our 13 revives, which isn't terrible. Right, that also got Haunter back to full health. Alright, Magneton's level 32. Yeah, Hitmonlee, so stay with Haunter. Hopefully we can do that. Perfect. I think Hitmonlee's weaker to special attacks. So this should one-hit. Or not. But it stayed asleep, so we should be good. Alright, this run already going way better than the last time. And these level ups are certainly helping as well. Okay. Then I gotta use 2 of my hypers. Actually, I'm gonna hold off on Snorlax. Agatha's next. So, Haunter. This one I will take the Quick Claw. Haunter's pretty fast, but just to be safe. I mean, it's only an extra 20% chance. Doing good so far? So far, so good, yeah. How's it going, Raptor? We made it through our first... For the first time, we got through Lorelei without any faints. Then we fainted once to Bruno, so we've got 12 revives still. So far it seems like we're in a pretty good spot. Alright, 1 Gengar down. Golbat is also part poison. Haunter was doing good with not missing, but Golbat missed 2. Perfect. Let's say, even though we missed, the fact that Golbat missed 2 is good for us. The anime said psychic Pokemon don't affect Ghost. Well, the only reason Haunter and Gengar are affected by psychic is because they're part poison. He's going against Haunter already. They had to get nerfed, yeah. Alright, so far so good. We've only missed 1 Hypnosis, I think, this entire run. This might be the run, because we're doing pretty good here. Arbok, also poison. We couldn't keep the streak up, and he's gonna... Somehow, when we do miss it, though, they miss their moves. Alright, Screech isn't terrible. You keep thinking she has Alakazam? No. I think... Actually, she might. Someone has Alakazam. No, it might be the champion. I think Gary has Alakazam. Alright, this is gonna be her first full restore. Second round she does, maybe. I would not know or remember because I haven't played this in a long time, like 20 years. So try to be careful with spoilers. Alright, Haunter went down. I'm just gonna use Snorlax as a shield. There we go. I hate to use a hyper potion for that. I probably shouldn't have actually. Alright, let's see. Snorlax might go down. That's fine. Because we get a free swap if he does. Alright, hopefully this time Haunter will hit. I hyped him up too much. I said he was doing good with the hypnosises and now he won't hit one. Or she won't hit one. It's a female Haunter. Well, we did, but unless we crit here, they most likely use their second full restore, which would require another hypnosis. Yeah. And they woke up anyway. I'm gonna go Zap. Zapdos is like my fastest. Yeah, they full restored again anyway. Revive Haunter back. That's almost enough. But Zapdos most likely goes down here. But Arbok is probably weak enough I can Nightshade. I hope. Okay, good. And then one more Gengar. Alright, we got it that time. Dream Eater will heal Haunter. I'm just gonna Nightshade in case they wake up. Because Ghost will still do a lot of damage to Ghost too. Not enough to kill it, but it stayed asleep anyway. Alright, good. Another one down. I have to use 2 more revives. We'll still have 8. I'm only gonna use a hyper potion on Zap. Who's left? Lance, that's right. Zapdos. Who does Lance start with? Gyarados, I think. But yeah. Actually, start with Zapdos, because Zapdos, now that I thought I used my Shockwave before, but I guess I never saved. So we ended up giving Zapdos Shockwave, which has really helped. I wish I would have realized last time I still had Shockwave. I thought I checked. And I didn't, but apparently I did. But Shockwave will be 4 times effective against Gyarados. So honestly, Zapdos will be really helpful against Gary too. At least his Gyarados. And Pidgeot. Shockwave will be good against Pidgeot as well. And Moltres will be good against Executor. Gyarados will be good against his Charizard. Haunter will be good against Alakazam. So I think we're in a pretty good spot. But first we gotta get through Lance. And one-hitting Gyarados to start is great. We're also leveling up Magneton just in case we need another electric. Aerodactyl is a problem. I was leaving in Zapdos to Thunder Wave. I don't know if that will work. Okay, it does. I wanted to paralyze it, because it is very annoying. Aerodactyl's the other problem. It's slow now, though. Sure, scary faces. I can't put you to sleep because you have paralysis and you can't stack effects. How much does Nightshade do? More than I expected, honestly. If paralysis could take effect one of these this next turn, that would be amazing. And it does. Perfect. Either Nightshade needs to crit here, or I can hit a Hypnosis when he full restores. You are going to full restore, right? Okay, good. I kind of wanted you to do that so I could Hypnosis you. Please survive this. Okay. But you still don't. Still didn't hit it. Moltres might be a good pick here. Because, no, wait, they might be weak. Yeah, rock fire is actually bad. Or fire flying against rock is bad. Gyarados theoretically is the best matchup for Aerodactyl. Ice is strong against both. Our saving grace so far is that his stats haven't been boosted through Ancient Power yet. At least I haven't noticed it. Please be an... No, it's not. I need... Unfortunately, the Hyper Potion, which was our last one. And then you use Hyper Beam. Well, if you don't kill Gyarados, we take you out, so... Okay, you didn't. I'm just gonna Water Pulse. Okay. Now you bring in Dragonair. He can't use full restore because he needs to recharge. Yeah, I remember. I think I remember you saying that last time as well. We missed our blizzard. And he thunder waved. I'm gonna start earthquaking because I don't want to use my last blizzard until we get to Dragonite. Actually, well, can we hold on here? That puts us... Because Flail could probably one hit if he goes first. But he doesn't. Okay. Alright, probably not the best time to be trying new things, but we'll go for it anyway. It was not effective. Luckily, I do have plenty of revives still. Well, it confused itself, and Drill Peck might be enough. It is. Okay, good. Magneton wants to learn Lock On. Makes the next move guaranteed to hit. Well, Spark's already 100, so not worried about that really. Oops. Yeah, stop learning it. Alright, just Dragonite. Thunder Wave. Paralyze it to be safe. Can still Outrage and probably take out Zapdos. Alright, Gyarados, get back in there. Yeah, lower its attack. And if Paralysis could do something, and we missed with all of our blizzards. Big Flail? Nope. Well, at least it confused itself. And it's paralyzed. I'm actually gonna revive Zapdos probably here. I don't know if that's a good choice, but we'll see. Alright, they're safeguarding. Let's try Psychic. Not a good choice. But they're giving us plenty of chances here. I was gonna say, if you could hurt yourself just a little bit. But it made him use his berry. I was gonna say, I don't want you to get into the red because then you're gonna, yeah. Well, you hyper beamed, which means you can't full restore. Okay. Please be enough. Okay, nice. That actually worked out. Okay. So I have enough revives that will be able to get all my Pokemon for this last fight. Like we were talking about earlier, we should have matchup advantages for the most part. The only thing is we aren't going to have a lot of HP on some of our Pokemon. But Zapdos will be good against Pidgeot and Gyarados. Gyarados will be good against Charizard. Moltres will be good against Executor. Haunter will be good against Alakazam. Gyarados will also be good against Rhydon. So technically we have advantage for every fight, as long as RNG is on our side. Zapdos would be good against Charizard too. Yeah, technically I guess, because they are part flying. Alright, let's see. Is this finally the run? If not, we do have plenty of money, so I'll be able to buy more revives and stuff than we had this time around, at least. Oh, we don't one hit. Please survive this. Okay, good. I don't think he full restores here. No. Alright, strong start. When we only had like 2 or 3 Pokemon, one of our other attempts, we were able to get through him. Get him down to 2 Pokemon. So since we have all 6, surely we'll be able to win it this time. And his Rhydon missing was nice for us, and that's one of his full restores. So far, so good. And I think I have 1 extra revive. I didn't really see. I think we get double hit. Yeah, perfect. Another one down. I think he'll go... It was right below the threshold. Plus we have Magneton now, which will help with Lorelei if we had to do a fight against her again. Alakazam, so Haunter. Alright, we're not gonna Dream Eater because you're psychic, but we do... Oh, I can't even... Hypnosis. I don't have any... I should have used an Ether. Alright, Future Sight isn't terrible because it won't hit yet. Yeah, if you just keep doing that, that's fine. Hopefully we can live long enough. And Psychic will kill us. Alright, who am I fine with die? Probably Snorlax, because they're probably going to get hit by the Future Sight. Yeah. I figured... But that's fine. I need Moltres for 1 more. I need Gyarados for at least 2 more, I think. So Zapdos, I'm gonna risk you. Another Future Sight. Okay. Alakazam down. I'm gonna leave Zapdos in because they can do a little bit of damage with Drill Peck. So I'm worried about getting the Future Sight attack. Oh, Zapdos might take out Executor themselves. Nice. Alright. We didn't even need Moltres for that. But he's going Garrett. I'm gonna put Magneton in. Magneton is going to get destroyed, but I have a feeling the Future Sight is going to hit. Yeah. And I didn't want it to hit Zapdos. And that didn't kill. Alright. Please, Shockwave, be enough. It is not. And he attacked. I'm gonna put Moltres, even though Moltres is at disadvantage here, just because I don't need... Oh, I had 3 revives left. Yeah, we're good. I'm pretty sure we're good. And he's only thrashing. Yeah, that didn't even kill Moltres. Alright, I'm gonna have Moltres get a good hit in here. And then they go down, but that's fine. Because I'm hoping Shockwave... That should be enough that Shockwave will take out the rest. Okay. And Shockwave is a guaranteed hit too, so we don't have to worry about that. There goes Gyarados. All that's left is his Charizard. I'm going to my Gyarados. Even though flying against water is interesting here. But we lower his attack. And he missed. That might have been our saving grace there. I'm gonna use another revive just to be safe. And probably be Moltres. And they missed again. I don't know why they keep fire blasting Gyarados. We've trained all our life. At least for the last few weeks. Alright, they use their Citrus Berry, that's out of the way. Yeah, he takes out Gyarados, that's fine. I like that his Fire Blasts keep missing, at least. Alright, 1 hit away. He most likely full restores here. That's fine. Alright, Zapdos does actually a lot more damage than Gyarados did here. If this was a crit, that would be cool. He's down to 1 HP. And we should be good. Or no, he has a 3 full restores. Okay, I think we're still good. Especially since he's just slashing and that's barely doing anything. I want Zapdos to take him out, but something tells me they won't be able to. But we'll try anyway. 1 HP? No. Well, Zapdos might still get the chance anyway, because I'm going to revive them with my last revive. Might as well use them all. Alright, he put us in Fire Spin. That's fine. Alright, I guess Moltres is getting the last hit. Hey, we're the champion. Player defeated Champion Gary. No, that can't be. You beat me at my best. After all that work to become the league champ? My reign is over already. It's not fair. Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it. You're the new Pokemon League champion. Although, I don't like to admit it. Ukami. Life's not fair, yeah. So you've won. Sincerely, congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up much since, so much since you first left with Bulbasaur to work on the Pokedex. Ukami, you have come of age. Gary, I'm disappointed in you. I came when I heard you'd beaten the Elite Four, but when I got here, you had already lost. Gary, do you understand why you lost? You've forgotten to treat your Pokemon with love and trust. Without them, you'll never become a champ again.
Bacon
Ukami.
pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancake.
You understand that your victory was not just your own doing? The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Ukami, come with me. We're getting entered into the Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Ukami. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. Ukami, you've worked hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations, Ukami. You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. I would have liked to have Bulbasaur in this list, but unfortunately we just weren't able to, he wasn't high enough level to be able to make use of him here. Zapdos, Haunter, Snorlax, Magneton, even though they didn't do anything, Gyarados, and Moltres. Is this my first OG Pokemon game? I've been playing Pokemon all my life. I've played like every single Pokemon game. There we go. And there's the credits. So technically the main game is officially completed. Alright. So that's technically 3 games I've beaten in a week. Well, kind of 3. No, 3. 3 plus 1. Plus like a half. So I think I beat Digimon just about a week ago. So we beat Digimon Story Time Stranger. At least all of these are in August. Digimon Story Time Stranger we completed, and all the DLCs. We beat God of War Ragnarok last week. We beat God of War Ragnarok's Valhalla DLC yesterday. And now we've beaten Pokemon LeafGreen. There's a second part too. Yeah, I know there's the Sevi Island stuff. But whenever credits roll, it counts as a game completed in my book. Because I know we do get a couple, like 4 more islands. Which we'll probably be able to explore a little bit tonight. Like I said, I do have to go to bed early. Or at least earlier than usual, because I have to... be to work in the morning. Make the money, yeah. Also, Raptor, stop with the spoilers. But yeah, we'll be able to do it for a little bit. Can't cancel through these. We got to Blastoise, so all 3 have been shown, so that's probably close to the end. I can do a soft reset. Eh, it's fine. We'll just wait, because I think it's almost over anyway. I just found a little broken piece of plastic on my desk, and I don't know what it came from. Which is concerning. Like looking at all my controllers and making sure it didn't break off that. And my keyboard. I don't like that there was just a random broken piece of plastic there. That probably broke off of something that I'll notice later on. Alright, we beat the Elite Four. Here's Professor Oak. Ah, Okami, you're back, are you? How much have you filled in your Pokedex? May I see it? Let's see. You've caught 72. Now, this is impressive. There's something I wanted to ask of you, Okami. Come, follow me. Recently, there's been sightings of many rare Pokemon species. I'm talking about Pokemon that have never been seen in Kanto. I'd love to go see things for myself, but I'm much too old. Since I can't do it, Okami, I'd like you to go in my place. Hey, I heard that. Gramps, what's with favoring Okami over me all the time? I went and collected more Pokemon and faster too. You should just let me handle everything. I know. Of course I need your help too. Now, I need to see both your Pokedexes. Professor Oak took both Pokedex units. And that's done. Now these units can record data on a lot more Pokemon. Okay. Now, Okami and Gary. This time, you really must work towards filling your Pokedexes. I urge you to make them the best and the most complete of all time. Truly, this is a monumentally great undertaking in Pokemon history. Gramps, calm down. Don't get so excited. I'll get the Pokedex completed. Don't you worry about a thing. I think I'll try looking around one island first. Anyways, I'm out of here. Pokemon around the world wait for you, Ukami. Can I take this Pokemon? No. Hi, Ukami. I bet you've become good friends with your Pokemon. By the way, did you know about Daisy? If you show Daisy your Pokemon, she can tell how much it likes you. Occasionally, she will even groom a Pokemon for you. This is a secret, so please don't tell anyone. Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. It's pretty much all the same things as before. Okay. I'm assuming we should probably follow Gary to one island. Can we talk to our mom? Does she say anything different now that we're champion? Ukami should take a quick... Okay, we heal up. Oh, good. You and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. Okay. Mom doesn't even care that we're the champ. Alright, I think I should be able to fly to... No. I have to go to Vermilion. Okay. We'll go to one island since Gary's going there. Did he go in here? No. Ukami, how have things been for you? Oh, is that right? You've caught more Pokemon? You know what? Maybe I can be useful to you. I'm modifying the network machine right now. I'm changing it so you can handle trades over long distances. When I get finished, you'll be trading for exotic Pokemon from trainers far away. But there is a slight catch. For the link to work, the machine needs a special gemstone. It's supposed to be on one island, but I haven't found one yet. Who knows where it could be? I'm sure we can find it. Alright. I don't have my surf Pokemon. And you need to be in range, yeah. We're seeking. I'll swap out Magneton. Us run away from all these fights. Wow, he literally got jumped like 2 seconds later. We've already battled through everyone here. Yeah, we got Rock Smash here last time. The hot springs water keeps my skin younger than my age. Yeah, I've already done this. Okay. Right, Team Rocket was here before. Yeah, there they are. Woo, punched through at last. Let's go treasure hunting. Any treasure we find, we haul back to the warehouse, understood? Oh, and what are the passwords? At the rocket warehouse, I mean? What? You forgot the password. There are actually two. The first one's Goldine, need log, and the second one is... Hey, this snoop's been listening in. Trying to horn in on our treasure? Don't bet on it. Well, this should be easy. Drill peck. Goodbye, Rattata. Eradicate. Alright, so most of the things here are like mid-30s. So we could probably even bring Bulbasaur and some others lower level Pokemon for the rest of the adventure. So right now Zapdos just kills everything instantly. Develop amnesia conveniently and forget everything you heard. You've been eavesdropping on us, haven't you? Cubone. Which normally wouldn't be a good matchup for Zapdos, but we're a pretty high level, so we can still one-hit him. Why'd you have to win? What a setback. We'll have to regroup. You, don't even think about taking a step inside here. If you know what's good for you, don't even think about this. Let's go in. It's a Machop. We've already had him. I think even if I rock smash there, it wouldn't get us that section. Slugma is a Pokemon we've not had. Thunder Wave it. And that's the downside. I also don't. All I have is a Master Ball, I just realized. Yeah, we're not using a Master Ball on Slugma. Geodude. Alright, luckily we have Snorlax with us, so we're able to push. Then one. Yeah, there we go. Didn't want to trap ourselves in there. Alright. Do this again. Okay. There's two different paths. It's a lot lower level slugman than we've seen so far. This takes us here. Oh, this is a Reggie, probably. It's Braille. Is that the gemstone we need? I just realized I probably am gonna fight something I want to capture here. Well, we might be using our Master Ball. Kami found a ruby. Or maybe not. We probably will need to come back at some point to fight the Reggie. Don't spoil it, Raptor. Alright, and then I'll go this way. That better not be some sort of spoiler, Raptor. Milk spoils, and you do too. More than you should. Alright. We got the item, so we can go back. Lags a little bit there in the game. It's interesting every time we go there. I think I might have figured out what that piece of plastic was for. I think it might have been... I can't see the spot, but the only thing I put there is my headphones. I really hope it... I don't know how my headphones would have broken a piece off. I don't notice anything at the moment. I don't know how it would. I don't like slam them down. Oops, this way. I'll probably go like a half hour more, maybe. I always feel bad if I don't do a full like 4 hours, but I have been doing. I did do a lot of 12-hour streams and 8-hour streams the last few weeks, and I do need to do a couple things before I have to go to bed, and I have to be up at 8, so. I think we'll be fine here. Oh, that's... Ukami handed the ruby to Celio. Thank you, Ukami, you're simply amazing. May I ask one more giant favor of you? While I was studying gemstones, I discovered something important. There's another gem that forms a pair with this ruby. That other gemstone is supposed to be in the Sevi Islands. Ukami, please, I need you to go find the other gem. Ukami, may I have your fairy pass in the town map? Receive the rainbow pass. This is my own fairy pass. It'll let you go to all the Sevi Islands. Please, I can't do it without your help. Okay, now let me switch my team up too so that we're not completely OP here. Alright, I want to bring Bulbasaur. Alright, legendary birds, get back into your own box here. Honestly, even the other ones I should probably swap out too. Give us a chance to train up some others. We'll bring Pikachu. For one OP Pokemon, we'll bring Dragonair, because I do want to get a Dragonite. I'm gonna have to take the XP share off Magneton. Bulbasaur. Some of these are like too low level. Grimer, I guess, can come. And Ponyta. Alright. I have to get the XP share. I'm probably gonna give it to Pikachu, I suppose. And then Dragonair should be in front because they're honestly our strongest. Just to be safe. Alright. Let's see here. Let's go to 4 Island then. First new island. Hey, Mandalore! Thanks for the raid. How was Ocarina of Time? Did you have a good stream? Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Ookamiyoru. I'm a variety VTuber. We play all sorts of games here. Usually start streams with Overwatch before moving on to a story-based game. Today we're playing Pokemon LeafGreen, where we just beat the main story and the champion. So now we're doing some post-game stuff. Ocarina of Time was good. Excuse you 1 second? Alright, Mandalore. Take your time. I'm sure after a long stream you might want to use the restroom or get a drink or a snack. Or go to bed if you need to. Appreciate you bringing the raid over here. This theme is the go to Pokemon. You like this one? Hey, Ukami. What are you doing here in the Sevi Islands? You should quit copying me, you know? Anyways, I already got my Pokemon eggs, so I'm done with this island. I bet you don't even know about Pokemon eggs. You'll never fill your national Pokedex that way. Joke's on you, my favorite Pokemon is an egg. By the way, I saw someone we both know on this island. Why don't you go look around if it makes you curious? Me? I don't have the time to waste. Be smelling ya. Rude. Alright, I need Rock Smash so we can investigate over there. I have Rock Smash. I need my Pokemon that knows it, which is Nidoqueen, I think. So we're already swapping out the team. Well, Nidoqueen could use some levels too. Let's swap Grimer out. There's a rare kind of ice Pokemon that lives in the cave. We get a lot of visitors hoping to see that Pokemon. Oh yeah, I also gotta buy Pokeballs. Oh, a Pokemon egg? I have no idea. Oh wait, the daycare people in town were saying something. They said that they'd found eggs before on their property. What's this? The new Pokemon journal hasn't arrived on this island? Into the mart. We've had a great and powerful trainer grow up on this island. I bet even you'd know her. It's Lorelei of the Elite Four. Oh yeah, we know her. She was the biggest pain. When Lorelei was just a tyke, I taught her about Pokemon. The Sevi Islands are in a warm region overall. There's one exception you need to know about. The Icefall Cave is frigid because of the Pokemon that live in it. Okay. Yeah, we could buy a lot of Pokeballs. We're rich. They only sell Ultra Balls here, though. I'll buy 30. I collected a ton of stickers. I wish I could show them off. Oh, excellent. You've come to the right place. Look, see, these are my stickers. Look how many I got. I bet you want some, I bet you do. I'll give you a sticker if you can tell me something awesome about yourself. We are in the Hall of Fame. Oh wow, you made it into the Hall of Fame? That's pretty good, yep. I'll give you one of these. The Hall of Fame sticker was applied to the trainer card. Cool, a sticker. Oh, you found me. Please don't tell Lorelei. Did you know that Lorelei has lots and lots of stuffed dolls? Every time she comes back to 4 Island, her collection grows. I vaguely remember this DLC. Or post-game, rather. Even though I played this like almost 20 years ago, probably. Lorelei has returned. Did she find the city life too stressful, I wonder? Ready? We're having a body slam match to see who imps out first. If you were to join us, you'd be squashed like a bug, though. How about I teach body slam to a Pokemon? We already have Lapras that knows it, I think. And Snorlax used to. There, you're awfully heavy. Rude. Okay. I'm the daycare man. I help take care of the precious Pokemon of trainers. If you'd like me to raise your Pokemon, have a word with my wife. I'm the daycare lady. We can raise Pokemon for you. Would you like us to raise one? Actually, probably. Hold on. What am I really low levels? Abra. Alright. There we go, we'll leave Abra. Oh, we could raise another. Who else? A chop, I guess. There we go. And then I'll get Bonita back. Rock smash up here. See what's over here. Star piece. Okay. Can't surf, the current's too fast. There is a spot we can surf over here though. Not over here. This way. Yeah, there's an item there. Stardust. That's a wrestler. Oh, chili. I made a slushie using ice I shaved inside Icefall Cave. It's chilly and tasty. Okay, guess we're gonna explore the cave a little bit. Golbat. Level 45. All the other Pokemon we just saw were not that high a level. Ultra Ball. Well, we found another. Swinub. Swinubs are cute. This one's only level 25. I can't paralyze it. Pikachu, you're the lowest level, so hopefully you won't kill it. Even though electric is strong against ice, as we've learned. Oh, but it's part ground, I think. Okay, quick attack. That actually did a lot. Alright, one more hit and we'll throw an Ultra Ball. There we go. Swinub, the pig Pokemon. It rubs its snout on the ground to find and dig up food. It sometimes discovers hot springs. Swinub's a cool little guy. Alright, the ice is gonna break, that's fine. Then we fell down here. Can I get... I want to touch that rock and see if it has anything. Another Swinub. Alright, and then we came back up this way. So we can go up here and fall in this one. Let's see where this one leads. Same place. Okay, I gotta go to the second one, the higher one. Golbat here as well. Golbats here are much stronger than everything else. There we go. I could go up the ladder, but I want to... well, I was going to explore here, but I don't think I can. I think I have to fall down for that one. Oh, there's a seal, also a high level. Alright, let's go for the middle one. Because from here I can do that and get this item. Never melt ice. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have to go back up though again. Into this one to finish this section. Yeah, because I go there, there, down. Perfect. I remember the puzzles being a lot more difficult as a kid. They're a lot easier to solve when you get older. Can't escape. Okay. Well, let's Dragon Rage. If we don't hurt ourselves, that is. Okay, we're gonna keep hurting ourselves, apparently. Very not good. You're back? How's the Battle of the Pokemonsters? Going pretty well. We beat the champion tonight. So now we're doing a little bit of a post-game stuff. Apparently just got Waterfall. That should be helpful. This where we entered? Stop hitting ourselves. Yeah, we probably should. This is where we entered. Okay. So we can exit, and then we can get on this waterfall. I guess I'll teach Waterfall to Sea King. Might as well. We're honestly probably going to be wrapping up our cell. Oh, Dragonair could learn it too. Do I want... What does Dragonair know? Yeah, it'd be better than Twister or... No, Twister. Okay. Because even Fainted, they can still use HMs. But yeah, I have to be to work in about... Or be up for work in about 7 hours from now, so... The next, like less than half hour, we'll probably be wrapping up over here. Handy, yeah. Worked out well. Alright, new section of the cave. There's Lorelei. Keep your filthy hands off the Pokemon in the cave. Do as I say or you'll have me to answer to. Ah, shut it, lady, and leave us be. Don't let your glasses get all steamed up. Ukami, what are you doing here? Get some sleep, yeah. Unfortunately, too, I gotta do a little bit of stuff after stream. To have the VOD for tomorrow. And a clip for my shorts also ready. You made it to Zoro's domain. Got one more treasure to go. You're making pretty good progress. That's good. No, we can catch up later. Right now I need your help. Help me kick these poachers out before they do anything else. They've been catching Pokemon here, then selling them off. Are you ready? You take that one, please. What? Who says we can't do what we want with the Pokemon we catch? Yeah, I just know of Zora's Domain from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Fury Attack, I guess? Luckily, we're the same level. If we could have hit one more time, that would have been nice. Alright, one down. Alright, Zubat. Pikachu's a lower level, but I think his electric move might be good here. Might be good enough to take out Zubat. even if Zubat's 10 levels higher, because he has Thunderbolt. Yeah, even 10 levels higher, it's fine. And then Golbat. We'll leave Pikachu in for this one, too. Us getting flinched was not good, though. Yeah, we probably died of the wing attack. Ponyta? Yeah, and tomorrow I am going to be taking off from stream. Because unfortunately, I have to be up at 4:30, or no, I have to be to work at 4:30 on Saturday. So I have to be up at like 3 on Saturday. 3 in the morning. Because for some reason they're having me work a very early shift that day. So I had to change up the schedule a little bit. Pretty much same here. Your work schedule a little bit all over the place as well right now. Luckily Saturday's the only, well, so the last few days I've been closing at work, which normally I don't do. But once, well, starting tomorrow, I get my normal schedule, which is 10 to 6:30. But then, yeah, Saturday is the one day in the next 2 weeks where I have to, do a different schedule. But luckily, because of, I'm part of a union, Sunday is considered the start of our year. And once the year officially starts, they can't move me without my permission. So that'll be good. It's usually pretty consistent. So long as no overtime's involved, I see. Humph, so despicably weak. You, tell me, where have you taken the captured Pokemon? I'm smashing your ring once and for all. No way, I'm not telling you that. If you won't confess, we'll deep freeze you. My Lapras is furious for what you've done to its friends. Go, Lapras, Ice Beam. Wow, okay, I'll talk. Even with overtime, you usually try and get Tuesday morning. Oh, Tuesday morning's like the day you try to do overtime, the shift. I try to avoid overtime at all costs. My last job, I did a lot of overtime. This one offers it all the time, but luckily they don't really ask in particular, a specific person. They usually put out a whole text to everyone and ask who wants to come in, and I don't really get an answer. The Pokemon are in the Rocket Warehouse on 5 Island. There, I said it. We'll be going now, but I doubt you'll ever make it into the Rocket Warehouse. Yeah, probably not, because I think I'm going to wrap it up after this, and I'm probably going to forget the password before next time. Ukami, thank you, but this is awful. I was born and raised here on these islands. I had no idea that those horrible criminals were loose here. Normally same, the electric bill's pretty high this month, and you bought something to help your mother that was $200. That's fair. I could use extra money. I've taken out a lot of loans a little bit frivolously, but at the same time I have enough money that I don't really, I'm okay. So I'm not at the point yet where I'm like, okay, I need to pick up overtime or anything like that. I'm able to get by with what I have on my basic check at least. This is a level 53 Dugong. Luckily we were able to get away. Your overtime's voluntary. There's been a fair amount of mandatory this month. Yeah, luckily, because like I said, my job has a union, so they can't mandatory anything for us, luckily. This year, really, for you? Oh, okay. Alright, let's leave. We'll go to the Pokemon Center and then, yeah. It's a little early, a little earlier than I usually do. And I feel a little bad because I also know that there's a couple people. I don't know if they were able to, hopefully they were able to like stop by and lurk and stuff. Because I know a couple people had some pretty long streaks, watch streaks going for me. So hopefully me doing a short stream doesn't mess with their watch streaks. I know Twitch has been better about it. They have pop-ups like when you get on Twitch in like the top left corner that says like save your streak and like brings you right to the latest VOD to try to get your streak continued. So hopefully either that will be an option for them or maybe they were able to lurk and catch stream tonight. It would be a real shame for them to lose their streak over me having to end early, but I think that is going to do it for me today. Let me switch the category and go to my wrap-up room. Rest well, thank you. I am going to do this just for a second. Yeah. Today's stream honestly went pretty well. We did our Overwatch placement, or 3 of our Overwatch placements for open queue, because that's the only one we have left. For open queue, it seems like we might be higher ranked than roll queue, which I guess is pretty normal. I think I've heard people say that before, that you usually are a higher rank in open queue than you are in roll queue. Because for roll queue, most of my 2 of my rolls, I'm platinum, and then DPS, I'm only silver 1, on the verge of gold 5. But for open queue, we got to plat 3 is our predicted rank right now. But one of the matches they put us in was entirely emerald players, which is above diamond. So that was interesting. So I think the game's like trying to like test us out and see exactly where we fit for open queue. Because it's 6v6 and it's different than most of what we play really right now. So yeah, if we can get up to diamond, like I think we should be able to hit diamond at least. But if we could get up to emerald, that would be really cool too. That's the new rank that Overwatch added this past week with the new season. But yeah, that went really well. And then we also lucked out in the fact that I somehow didn't realize last stream, but I found this stream. I had a Shockwave TM, which I didn't think would be that good, but we gave it to Zapdos, and that was a game changer. That really helped us get through Lorelei. We didn't lose a single Pokemon to Lorelei in the Elite Four in that battle. We got it from Lieutenant Surge. Yeah. I thought I used it already because I did give it to a different Pokemon at one point during a stream, but I didn't save that day. So that's why it ended up back in my TMs. But it ended up being a game changer. It really helped with Lorelei. And we didn't faint at all against her, which was unusual. We were fainting like 6 times against her before. She was kind of our kryptonite of the Elite Four. And then everyone else was pretty easy. On one of the game crashes, yeah. Yeah, all the others were pretty easy. Honestly, I feel like Lance and Gary might have been the easiest of them. Lorelei, Agatha, and Bruno were probably the tougher ones, and they had the first 3. But yeah. Then we were able to get our Rainbow Pass and expand. So we pretty much finished up everything here on 4 Island. So it looks like next time we'll be going to 5 Island. Lance and Blue usually give you the most trouble. That's fair. Dragon types are usually pretty difficult to combat, but Gyarados seemed to do pretty well for us against them. The Dragonairs, at least, and then Zapdos helped with Dragonite. Because Dragonite's part flying as well. But yeah. Short stream tonight. Like I said earlier, I always feel bad when I have to end a little bit earlier, but I did do a lot of 12 hours and 8 hours and 9, like a lot of long streams over the last month when I was off work. And unfortunately, with my work schedule right now, yeah, we got to make a living. We got to work with what we got. So tonight is going to be a little bit of a shorter one. Tomorrow, we're taking off. We're still going to get our 5 days in for the week because we streamed on Tuesday, which was normally one of my days off. We streamed yesterday, streamed today. Off tomorrow. We'll be back on Saturday. Earlier stream Saturday because I get out of work at 1. I'm going to try to be live probably around 3, maybe even a little earlier. And Saturday, we will be doing more Overwatch placements for OpenQ to start. Overwatch, pretty much guaranteed to start streams with Overwatch now. I'm enjoying it, and it seems to be pretty... I seem to get a lot of people that stop in to watch Overwatch. A lot of new faces seem to come from the Overwatch category, so... gonna keep doing that for a while. So we'll do probably 3 more OpenQ placement matches for that to start off stream. Then we'll switch over and do some more side quests in Digimon Storytime Stranger. We're still working towards that, trying to get all the side quests done. And then, in addition to that, we'll do another thing, because lately when we've been playing Digimon, we've been also switching over to Spider-Man to continue that. So yeah, Spider-Man's also going pretty quickly. I think we're like almost 20% of the way through the game already after 2 streams of it, and 2 short sessions really, comparatively to how long I spend on other games. So that's good, because I'm hoping to have Spider-Man done before Marvel Wolverine comes out, because I already pre-ordered it, and I do want to play that on release, which I believe is September 15th. Either the 15th or the 17th. But yeah, it'd be good to have Spider-Man wrapped up before then, so that it's not terrible, I guess, to play 2 similar games at the same time, but I try to keep things a little varied up here. And yeah, that'll do it for me tonight. Thank you, Sean, for your 42-month resub. Longest resub, or longest sub streak, I think, of, like, pretty much since I started streaming, basically. Sean is our longest subscriber. Really appreciate that. Thank you for staying subscribed. And also, thank you, Mandalore, for your raid. Appreciate that as well. Thank you for bringing your viewers over here. And yeah, that'll do it for me. I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday night. A great Friday, because like I said, I'm off tomorrow. And I hope to see you on Saturday for Overwatch, Digimon, and Spider-Man. Take care.